Bennett told Anthony everything he remembered to the point of being taken off the case and put on leave to relax. The chief thought that I was just being paranoid due to working so much and ordered my vacation. I told him I wasn't being paranoid, but accepted the vacation anyway. Do you remember coming back from the front desk after paying for a second day for Bennett? Do you remember what the killer looked like? Anthony pressed. The expression on Bennett's face distorted with rage. I remember, Bennett replied in a low, threatening voice. What did you see? The son of a bitch was... Bennett began sobbing uncontrollably as he spoke. He was loading the bodies of my wife and daughter in a janitor's cart. I was overwhelmed and would have drawn my gun faster if not for the surprise from the shocking sights I witnessed. So, you were aware that he fired at you? Yes. He put 2 in my chest before walking over to close the door. Then he wheeled the cart away while I laid there in pain and shock. My vest saved me. Bennett replied matter-of-factly. Darren, what about the third shot? Where did it hit you? Anthony pressed. He had no explanation as to the alteration of Bennett's eyes, but he wanted to see how the personality reacted when faced with the truth that it denied. He had some training in the field of psychology and sociology, but not to the levels of Dr. Tabbitt. Bennett grimaced. There was no third shot, Bennett claimed. Darren, Bennett was watching from the patio outside from his room into yours and witnessed a third shot. Anthony pushed the reality at the alternate personality, forcing it to realize something or give him more information. Bennett appeared confused as though his memories were distorted. I don't remember a third shot. I just remember waking up on the floor of Bennett's room and going after the killer. I ran outside in time to see his plates and tracked him to D.C. Bennett struggled to remember things. There were so many memory gaps, but he had to remain focused if he was going to find his family's murderer. Tell me what the killer looked like, Anthony instructed. Bennett looked right into the eyes of Special Agent Anthony Hawk. I can do better. I'll give you a name, Darren offered the agent with pride and anger in his tone. Who was it? Anthony pressed. Dr. Tabbitt entered the kitchen and saw Anthony sitting at the table in his boxer shorts, talking to Bennett. What's going on? Dr. Tabbitt asked, interrupting the conversation. Why are you in your underwear? Oh my God, I don't need to see that. Anthony was so caught up in his conversation with Darren that he had forgotten to go back upstairs and get dressed. I'll be right back. Keep Darren talking, Anthony barked as he ran past Dr. Tabbitt and up to his room. When Anthony returned fully clothed, Dr. Tabbitt was sitting at the table with Bennett talking. They seemed to be very deep in thought as they spoke. Anthony returned to his seat where he had left his coffee sitting before his sudden departure and sat down. Dr. Tabbitt and Bennett looked at him. Anthony noticed that Bennett's eyes were blue again. Bennett? Anthony asked. Yes, Special Agent Hawk, Bennett replied. Son of a bitch! Darren was about to tell me who the hitman was, Anthony barked in frustration. What do you mean Darren was about to tell you? Was he in control of me again? Bennett asked fearfully. Calm down, Bennett. You are safe with us, Dr. Tabbitt assured the frightened man. He was so angry and violent according to you and the nurses. Bennett moaned as though he felt responsible for his actions, even though he was not in control of them when Darren was manifested. He was quite helpful once he realized I was involved in helping him, Anthony informed the 2 confused individuals. I thought it was strange that I went to bed upstairs and woke up at the dining room table, Bennett chuckled. Bennett, are you sure that you didn't see the hitman? Anthony asked with a serious look on his face. I don't think I did. I can't picture it. Why? Bennett juggled his memories and felt confusion settling in. Your alternate personality of Darren claims to have seen and identified the hitman. He said that he tracked him here to Washington, D.C., and that is how you wound up here. Anthony shared what he had learned. So, you think I seen the hitman's face, and that's why the alternate...